Do you remember how this all started? I'm not talking about Formula One in general. I mean Oscar Piastri's Formula One tenure. Yeah, it it started with a bang when he put out that tweet, said he would not be driving for Alpine, and I think it was 2023. And well, here we are in the year 2025. Oscar Piastri is on his third season with McLaren now. And that third season will be turned into 5 or more. They didn't really put a hard number in here. But yes, Oscar Piastri, right before his home race, the season opening race, it's back in Australia for the first time since, well, attempted in 2020. But anyways, yes, Oscar Piastri signed an extension today. Home race, makes sense to do it there. Makes sense for McLaren to extend him. So here is the press statement. The McLaren Formula One team today announced a multi-year extension of its winning partnership with Oscar Piastri. The Australian driver will continue in Papaya for the long term. Oscar joined the team in 2023 on a multi-year deal, which was quickly extended later that year to run until 2026. Points out some of his career achievements up to this point in his few years in F1. And it goes on to give a quote from him that says, "It's a great feeling knowing that I'm a part of McLaren's long-term vision. The team had the belief in me when we signed in 2022, and the journey we've gone on over the past 2 seasons to help return McLaren to the very top of the sport has been incredible. There are so many talented and special people working at the MTC who have helped me to become a Formula One race winner very early in my career. Therefore, I'm very proud to be continuing to represent this legendary team for many years to come. I'm excited to fight for the big prizes as a McLaren driver, and after last year's fantastic achievements, it has made me even hungrier to stay at the sharp end." Zak Brown, CEO of McLaren, said it's fantastic to confirm Oscar's extension with McLaren. Not only is he an incredibly talented driver, but his work ethic and cultural fit within the team made it a no-brainer to extend his time in Papaya. "We've got the best driver lineup on the grid, and in the past 2 seasons, we've seen how much of an asset to the team Oscar is both on and off track. He was absolutely fundamental in adding to our legacy with the 2024 Constructors Championship last season, so we're all excited to see what we can do in the years to come as we continue to fight for world championships together." Then team principal Andrea Stella said, "Further extending our partnership with Oscar is a symbol of our belief and trust in him as a driver, as well as reflection of our shared ambition to continue in our fight for championships together. It has been a pleasure working with Oscar throughout the past 2 seasons, and he has continued to prove how impressive he is in terms of his talent, determination, and work ethic as a driver and his contribution to our team and culture as a person. Alongside Lando, we have what we need locked in for the long term to keep pushing forward. I look forward to continuing to watch Oscar grow and develop as a driver and know that many successes lie ahead for him." Yeah, Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, obviously they are the defending Constructors Champion. Both of them are fighting for the first Drivers' Championship. They're the favorites right now for the Constructors. Lando Norris, I think, is the favorite for the Drivers. Piastri's 5th in those odds. So, once again, high expectations for McLaren this year, right off the Constructors' Championship. Both drivers picked up their first win last year. In fact, they picked up multiple wins last year. But it's a big year for them. Obviously, you know what it's like to win a Constructors' Championship now. You want to follow up on that. But Norris and Piastri's a strong pairing. Is it the strongest? That's obviously debatable. I think a lot of people would argue that Ferrari has a pretty strong lineup this year. And we will talk about that tomorrow. Self-promotion here. Yeah, you got to deal with it. But tomorrow I'll make my F1 season predictions. Drivers' Championship, Constructors' Championship, bold predictions. We're going to make some wild predictions. Not too wild, I don't think. But you'll get to see who my champions are. So that's fun, I guess. But anyways, yes, Oscar Piastri signing an extension. As they said here, kind of a no-brainer. He's done everything he's been asked of so far. He's won races. He's been on the podium numerous times. And he's brought them a championship in terms of the Constructors' Championship. So it made 0 sense to let him go or just, kind of live out the contract till it ends at the end of, I think, 26. So it made sense to extend him. He's won the Constructors' Championship now. He's a very young driver. highly rated prospect back before he signed with McLaren, as we said, which was a debacle. But anyways, it was a funny debacle though. Anyways, the point being that there was no reason for McLaren to let him walk. And Piastri, there's not really anywhere better to be at the moment. I know we get the new regulations in 2026. Competitiveness can change, whether it's McLaren going backwards or, like a Mercedes or Red Bull coming back forwards, whatever it may be. The tides can change, but for now, lock him down while you got him, McLaren. And if you're Piastri, there's been no signs that McLaren's going anywhere backwards, so it's a win-win for both sides if you ask me. But as I said, tomorrow, F1 predictions. I got to go get a prop still for my championship pick, so that'll be exciting. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow we got the predictions. That'll be fun. We got the Australian Grand Prix this weekend. I still plan on doing a recap. I'm going to be in Las Vegas, ironically, at F1 City. Well, it's also an F1 City because I'm going to be there for NASCAR. So it's a NASCAR and F1 City and whatever other motorsports race there. But anyways, I will be out of town. I will be at the Las Vegas race in NASCAR, but I think I'll have time to talk about Australia, so it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. But tomorrow is the big one, F1 predictions. Hopefully they don't go terribly wrong. A rare moment in the channel's history where F1 news breaks at a decent time in the United States of America, and I'm able to make a video.